YouTube, a grand site with a bunch of creators on it. But one creator is making logo histories and show reviews. Who is this person, though? How was his history? How did he become this person? Well, I am this person. I'm Jonathan Nichols, and Kim Harrington and I are going to take you through the whole history of ComputerWizKid. Ladies and gentlemen, this is ComputerWizKid Then and Now. On October 24th, 2019, a technology fanatic named Jonathan Nichols experimented on YouTube by uploading a few mildly edited videos of his TikToks. Little did he know that one day his experiment would prove that he would make YouTube his full-time hobby. Go.
About a month later, he started uploading a few videos about the other hobby he has, cosplay. What is cosplay, you ask? Cosplay is where a person dresses up as a character of a favorite TV show or movie. He did 3 videos on this topic before he started watching Logo Histories by TR3X Productions, a British logo enthusiast, and J Productions, an American logo enthusiast. By this time, he started to become a logo enthusiast himself.
On January 1st, 2020, Jonathan asked J Productions, who owns his own corporate conglomerate, J Productions Inc., which was renamed to the JP Corporation at the beginning of the year, to join his corporation. Jay said yes. On that day, ComputerWizKid Productions, which he found would be a great name for his company, the name was based on a logo he created earlier the previous year, became a division of the JP Corporation.
A week after joining the JP Corporation, Jonathan created his first and only entertainment group to date, the ComputerWizKid Production Corporation. A few days later, he had his first division, Swagger Brony Production. A month later, SCG Studios joined, but as of mid-July left to join another entertainment group. During the same month, a friend of his, Maddie Derry, decided to join to help to get her channel to grow, but in early March was removed because of unforeseen circumstances. There was not another division until late June, when the corporation got a partial ownership of a new division, Project Fate Alicia.
About a month or so later, he got in contact with another person by the name of Eric Dacton, who wanted to create a show with him. The idea, Paramount Pictures logo bloopers, was later scrapped due to production not progressing far enough. Also in the same month, ComputerWizKid Media Group was formed as an official LLC in the state of Michigan under the name ComputerWizKid Video Productions. It owns a stake of Snyder CWK, but will later own the ComputerWizKid YouTube channel, as well as own and run 2 newly created channels, ComputerWizKid Anime and ComputerWizKid Tech.
In May, tension started to build in the Alton J Corporation, the merger of the JP Corporation and Alton Mulder Incorporated in the previous month. On May 9th, 2020, an incident happened where he decided to leave the Alton J Corporation, and the same day he joined the SGWAS Entertainment Group, also known as SGEG. He only was in the entertainment group until the 15th, when he left and rejoined the new JP Corporation. The next month started with him giving partial ownership of ComputerWizKid Productions to Eric's Corporation, the 647 Time and 10 Corporation, which would later join Alden Moeller Incorporated on June 17, 2020, after the disbanding of Capaceland Dacton LogoCon, which was meant to be one of the main production companies of PPLB. This worked out, so on June 30th, 2020, they merged to form WizKid Dacton Corporation. This merger lasted until August 29, 2020 at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when Jay Nancer and New Metropolitan asked Tim and Eric to disband WB the day before. The decision to close it the next day at a set time was Eric's idea so they could have a proper shutdown. Jonathan joined the NMJP Corporation, whereas Eric joined Alden Motor Incorporated, with the 647 Time and 10 Corporation merging with 647 Time and 10 Movies and Dacton Logocon Television to become Dacton Entertainment, with Dacton Logocon's logo history business becoming DLC Studios.
During the months after WizKid Dacton, WJDN was renamed to WJNM and moved to the NMBS channel. And Eric was doing his own thing, making 647 logo episodes, wrapping up the misadventures of Time and Aldeneld, and all other things. At September 28th, 2020, there were talks about John leaving Nancer Metro GP so he could either merge with another company to grow the company in the merger, or remain independent and run CWK Corporation with little number of divisions that he had. However, talks started with John, Alden, and Eric about relaunching WizKid Dacton under Alden Moeller Inc. The thing went through the next day when Jonathan decided to leave Nancer Metro JP. This upset NMJP at first because he didn't explain his reasoning for leaving NMJP to them before he left. After clearing things up, later that month, he rejoined the JP Corporation after a confrontation between the SCEG and NMJP forced the merger to disband. Eric also decided to leave YouTube for the time being, leading to the shutdown of Dacton Entertainment and the second and final shutdown of WizKid Dacton.
Not much happened other than he hit 103 subscribers during the first WD merger. Then on November 25th, 2020, the newest and longest merger of ComputerWizKid that ever existed, Snodder CWK LLC, was formed. The last month of 2020 came with a lot of stress. On December 2nd, after a whole bunch of drama, SCWK acquired LMNB Incorporated, Lyons, Mortensen, Nichols Bourne. This acquisition would last until the new year, until January 26th, when a new friend of ours, Nick Fisher, told LMNB that we were trying to screw over them by unbanning GlideFan from the LMB server, thinking we were bringing him back, even though 3 of the pioneers were not on good terms with GlideFan. The next day, we were banned from the LMNB server, and we were removed from being the parent company of LMNB.
This concludes the documentary. If you would like to learn more about the history of ComputerWizKid or join Snodder CWK, email me at ComputerWizKid@cwkenterprises.org or message me using the message box on my website at www.cwkenterprises.org, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. reaching out, yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out, down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I gotta keep